Hey, what's up, y'all? It's called the Chess Chronicles on YouTube. And I can stop saying that now because, I've made a few videos by now to say that, hey, I am now on YouTube. And the people who have watched, I definitely appreciate everything. So I'm going to talk about my bit with gambling. Yes, gambling. It's not the story you think it is, but it is the story you think it is. And what taught me not to, go all in, because I was just like, oh my God. And it wasn't even that much money, compared to some of the gamblers I know, even in my family, including my mama sometimes. But when it comes to gambling, I don't, spend a lot of money when it comes to, machines. And, I played probably blackjack, and I tried to play baccarat, if I'm not mistaken, one time before. And those are only two card games I've ever actually played. But let me tell you, the first time I've been to the casino, well, I used to go to the casino all the time because my mom used to get free rooms and stuff like that. We used to stay in Tunica, Mississippi a lot, and she used to get a lot of perks and benefits and stuff like that too. So we got to, enjoy all that stuff, and went to the kids' arcade and all this kind of stuff like that. And yeah, had a whole bunch of fun then. But the first time for me going to the casino as an adult, I was 21 years old. So yes, I turned 21 years old, and I wanted to go. I was living in Arkansas at the time, and I was in college. And me and a couple of my friends decided to go to Tunica, Mississippi, which is only from where I live, from North Little Rock, Arkansas to Tunica, Mississippi is only two and a half hour drive from North Little Rock, Arkansas. So we went to Tunica, Mississippi, and we went to the casino that I've always been, been to a few times. It's closed now, but it was a huge, nice ass casino with, two whole nice hotels and stuff like that too. And everything is closed down now. I don't know why they closed it down, because that was actually a really nice casino, but it was the Grand Casino and Resort. I'm sorry, let me change it again. The Grand Casino and Resort in Tunica, Mississippi. So I got to go as an adult. And so I said, you know what, for my 21st birthday, I'm actually going to go to the casino and actually play. So me and a couple of my friends, and actually Marisha, she actually, I consider my sister, she went with me, and we drove down there. We had fun. Back then you can get drinks nonstop. I mean, if you just sit in the machine, they used to literally give you drinks just for being in there and somewhat gambling. Right now you got to be gambling $100 before you get a damn drink, even in Vegas. But for the most part, I think my first drink in the casino, and y'all don't laugh at me because I actually knew what drinking is. I've been drinking for. I'm gonna talk about that story too. But I was also a bartender at that time too. Yeah, that's a lot going on with me. Let's just say I live in the world. How did Wendy Williams say? I lived my life, and I'm living my life. I'm just say that. But the first drink I got at a casino was a Midori Sour. And I was just like, oh, this shit is good. It was just it wasn't too sweet, because I don't like real sweet drinks when it comes to alcohol. Even wine, I can't do anything sweet when it comes to wine. It's just disgusting to me. But had a Midori Sour. So, I came down, I'm thinking I'm big balling. So I brought just $100 with me. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to bring $100 with me and see what I did do or whatnot. So I went on the first machine. It was called the Sizzling Sevens, and that was my mama's favorite machine. She used to hit on the machine every single time she actually went. I was just like, damn. I mean, so I went to that was the first machine I went to. It was 25 cents a pop, and of course my mom was always told me to play the max on the machine. So I think at that time it was let's see, $2. So you think you're paying 25 cents, but it ended up being $2, 8 quarters or something like that too. So yes, I was playing the max because my mom told me to play max every single time. So I just put in $10. I put in $10. So I was getting down and whatnot too, and I probably got down to $2 or something like that. Then I hit for $500, and I said 500, then I'm sitting over happy and excited, and then all my, my friends that came with me, were just, they were still playing and whatnot too. I think Mercer was beside me at the time, and I just said this. I said, hell no, I'm not playing anymore. So I stopped. See, I'm one of those type of gamblers that I would stop as soon as I hit a jackpot. I'm done. I was like, you ain't getting the rest of my money. That's for later in this story I'm about to tell you about. So anyhow, I won the $500, and I just sat and drank the entire night till we was ready to go. I was like, I ain't playing none of this shit back. You are not getting this $500 back. I put $10 in the machine. I won $500 and took my ass about the casino with $492, I think is, minus the $8 or something like that, that I spent. $492 profit, and I took that shit home and was happy as hell. I said, oh, okay. So, of course, they kind of gave you a little bug right then and there. So you get to what I'm building up to. So I had a little bug, right? And I was like, I need to go to the casino again. So I was a bartender for a few years, and I started bartending when I was like 21. And, a lot of fun and everything like that too. But I knew the owners of the club, and we went to a bar convention in Las Vegas. It was my first time in Vegas, and this is when I was 21 too. So, I'm sitting there bowling, and then of course I had a little student loan money and stuff like that. So too, I got back, so I took that with me too. So I had bartender money, student loan money. So I was okay in Vegas, for that, for when we went to the bar convention, because we were there for probably, it was like the Las Vegas Convention Center, and we were there probably like 3 days, because I think it was like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We left on Monday. So yeah, so it was like 3 days for the bar convention, because it's huge. I mean, they give you all the way, the little spigots and stuff like that, automated machines to pour out how much liquor you want for each drink, measure and all this kind of stuff, and then you get all kind of stuff. It's a big, huge convention. I had a lot of fun, and actually drank a lot too when I was there too, because you got free alcohol and free samples of every freaking thing. I had like a bag of shit, just the stuff. I got all this stuff. It was free, so I just took shit. So anyhow, so we went to the bar convention in Las Vegas, Nevada. So we were staying at the first time I went to Las Vegas, I stayed at the Harris Casino. So, and at that time they were doing a whole big ass renovation. I mean, a big, huge ass renovation. So it was kind of an inconvenience going there, because I didn't know that it was going to be that big of a renovation going on, and we were just sitting there like, oh my God, like seriously. But it still was, it was nicely done. We were in a good, clean, nice room when we were at the Harris Casino. But so Ron had the gambling bug, in him, since he went to the first time. He was, it said beginner's luck. And I definitely had the beginner's luck from winning like $500 and like with $10. I'm just like, oh shoot, I'm gonna try this again. So I went we were in the Harris Casino. I went down to Harris Casino, and it was just me by myself. So I just went down to the casino, and it was another machine that I like. I watched the reruns, because I wasn't born during this time. The I Dream of Jeannie reruns, because it's actually a good show, just like Bewitched. Bewitched is like one of my favorites too. But I Dream of Jeannie machine was on the floor, and I just like, something just said, bing. So I decided to go on the damn machine and do the I Dream of Jeannie machine. So I was sitting in the machine, and then I also got some advice from my mom and also my Aunt Marie, and they were always telling me, if you're gonna play a little bit, play a lot on that machine, keep playing it, because it's gonna eventually hit or something like that too. If it don't hit after so long or whatnot, yeah, get it. But it was I was just saying, hey, since I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna play this machine, and I'm gonna win this fucking jackpot, I'm gonna be like boom, because at the time I think that machine was like paying out at the max, because it was a 25% machine, and the max also was like $2 or something like that. So I was playing. Let me just say I was playing. So I put in my first $100. So we put in the first $100. I lost 40. Won 20, lost another 10, won another 60. So it was hitting back and forth when it came to that. And I was just like, okay, cool. So it's at least it's giving me something to play with and come back and forth with. And so then I decided to put, after I lost the $100, when it stopped winning, I said, you know what? I'm gonna put another $100 in. So I put another $100 in the machine. Lost. I probably won like $3 off that $100. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna put another $100 in here. So I said, because I'm sitting here, boss, like, you know what? I got this student loan money. I got this, I got this money I had saved. I got this money from the bartender and stuff like that too. So I'm gonna play again. So I put another $100 in there. Didn't win shit. Put the fourth, fifth, sixth in. I won probably about $40 or $50 or something like that too. And I'm sitting there sweating. Like my balls were sweating, and my arms were sweating. Everything on my body was sweating because I think there was like $700 I put in that machine at the time. And I got a little bit, but didn't get back, what I put in the machine. And I was like swaying back and forth, like, did I just put $700? So, so I said, you know what? You said you was gonna go all in. You're gonna do all this stuff like that too. So what I did, I said I put another $200 in the machine. So that was $900 that was in the machine at the time. Didn't win nothing but $30. I said I'm in it now. So at that time I was just sitting there like this. I was sitting there. I was praying. I was just like, what the hell? I just put $900 in this damn machine. And I'm sitting there. I'm serious because at the time that machine also had a little crank handle thing. You could do that too, and the buttons and all this other stuff. And so I'm just sitting there. I was sweating, just like I'm about to sweat right now. I think I'm sweating right now because talking about this, I was just like, I was about to go into a serious depression because that. So I did another. I said, okay, so it didn't win nothing. So I put another in there. So it was $1,000. I put in the machine, $1,000. That next $100 didn't win nothing. Probably about $5. So I had, with cash on me, I had about $1,100 in cash on me. So I put that last $100 bill in there. And I promise you, I don't know what it is when it comes to the casinos, how they time these machines, but probably my last $20 I had in the machine, after putting $1,100 in the machine in there, my last $20 I put in there, I'm going to say that, what did she say? Barbara Eaton came up there saying, yes, master, yes, master, yes, master. I won $1,300. I pulled that stuff out of the machine. I didn't gamble the entire time when I was there. So, yeah, that's my story when it comes to gambling. And today, I don't really gamble that much when it comes to casinos. Of course, like where it's Mega Millions or some kind of Powerball or a scratch off every so often, I may purchase something like that, but nothing too in-depth and nothing serious like that. But my limit when it comes to a casino is like, if I put my first $20 in there, and this is just me being me, and I don't win shit off of it, you ain't getting no more money, no bit of my money. And I give you $20 a day, and I'm so not playing. I'll put $20 in that first day, I don't win nothing, I stop. I'll put $20 in the next day, I'll put in, and if I don't win, I don't stop. If I win, I'll play a little bit of something like that too. That's all. That's how I came up with this whole thing, because it's like, I'm not getting to the point to where I put $1,100. I put $1,100 in a machine, thinking I was gonna get all my wishes granted, and she did nothing come through. So, yes, that's my whole thing with gambling. Even to this day, I could possibly spend a little bit more money, but to this day, I still put $20 in the machine. If I do not win off that $20, excuse me, I'm getting a little something in the throat. If I don't win off that $20, that's it. That's it for me. I'm for real. So yes, that's my whole bit with gambling. I don't gamble that much because I was like, hell, I could have got me some liquor. You gotta get me a shirt, got me some cologne or something like that too. Hell, I could have went on a ride and went to a show. That's how I think when it comes to that. I shouldn't think like that, but I know you gotta play to win, but I ain't playing that much no more, because my whole thing is putting $1,100 in one machine. That little was traumatizing to me. So yes, that's one of my little stories when it comes to gambling and why I don't gamble that much. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.